Lancashire for Newcastle. Newcastle United FC.
Woo! Only one place to start this week. Buongiorno everyone. Welcome to Midweek Magpies. Mr. Viral Man over here.
Yeah, Rick fucking Taylor over here.
Well done, gentlemen.
Viral, baby.
First time round.
Woo!
That's trademark now, that.
Yeah, but
Nature, Geordie Nature Boy.
fucking blonde hair. Well, fucking, you know, getting there.
Well, you was different like it. Fuck off.
Most
of you seem to love it. At the Magpie channel here, we always sell, so we like to think we bring humour and logic to it. You know, we try and talk sense about football, but we're just ourselves now, we'll have a laugh. And that's the way it always will be, so if you don't like it, piss off, and hopefully you love it. A lot of you's getting great reception from it. It's went through the roof. Followers are through the roof. Keep subscribing. I hope you just keep enjoying it, but we're not one of them channels where they try and act like they're on Sky Sports News and that. Like, try and be someone they're not.
Didn't take it seriously.
That's our humour, that's my humour.
Hey, what we do is what we do off camera. Like, we just sit in the pub and record stupid shit with it.
3-4 pints, I was just having a laugh. Fancied a bit of Ric Flair, you know?
Everyone's on a bit of the tooting out. Like, literally, there's no drugs involved at all.
Clean, lean and mean here at the Magpie channel.
Yes, there's no drugs, there's no Jamie Carragher-esque spitting. There is just good-natured belly laughs.
Nature boy.
Nature. Yeah, nature boy. Woo!
Woo! Yeah, shout out to all the new fans worldwide. Hola, ¿cómo estás?
NUFC Sydney and
not intelligent enough for
New York, Mags, and Italy, France, Spain, everywhere. Muchas bon gracias. Love yous all.
I suppose I'll have to get Twitter. Back in the fucking 80s, me over here, but you know. No, thank you very much. It's more Ric Flair.
It's just
to come, I believe, at some point.
It's just the start now. We've been going all season since before the start of the season. Like, this is just the start.
Haven't even started. We had to take over.
Haven't even started.
Reef. Huddersfield 1-0.
Oh, well, now he feels.
I'll just put his little clip in again.
We've already discussed this.
We're seeing big game, big win. 7 points clear of safety now. Always safe?
Yeah, definitely. Like, I think there's 3-4 teams at the bottom that are fucked. Like, Newcastle's safe enough now. Like, them 4, maybe 5 teams need to worry. Everyone above are pretty much safe because they're fucked.
I think Huddersfield were piss poor, but I think they'll get away with it because of how poor those 3 or 4 teams below them are.
Yeah,
it doesn't look like West Brom, Stoke or Southampton are going to get out of trouble.
Nah, I thought Southampton might get it. I hate Mark Hughes, and I was thinking he'll get a reaction and get another and the reaction was dreadful. West Brom are fucking gone, just like Pardew.
Shout out Pardew. Bye.
And John Carver, the best coach in the Premier League.
Be lucky to get another job. Him like really fucking hell.
Have a little woo for your travels there, son. But yeah, I think Stoke. I just don't think Paul Lambert's. I think back in the day he was good. I think Manchester's changed in terms of how people react to him. I think he's a bit older and people they're not going to react to him. Shaqiri's not going to. What's Paul Lambert can do?
Shaqiri's comments about the Stoke team saying he's not staying after the summer. Not surprisingly because it looks like they're going to do him. But he was saying like he went from playing with like accordion ad in her and then he came here and he was like I just can't perform as well as I have in the past.
But
obviously, mate, because you're playing with absolute dog shit around you.
You should have known that, though.
You went from playing with Champions League winners to
surely you should have
Glenn
known
Whelan.
That. I've seen a stat.
County! Still playing, 40 years old.
I've seen a stat before he went to Stoke. Like, he hadn't not won a league title in his career. Because he won back-to-back titles with Basel, back-to-back titles with Inter, back-to-back titles with Bayern Munich. He hadn't not won a league.
It looks like he's had a class career.
Then he went to fucking Stoke.
If it's back to front. If he had started at Stoke and then he went in and he went to Bayern.
Ended the ball.
You started and you thought, whoa, what the fuck's happening?
He is a class player.
I
don't feel sorry for him.
I'll take it. He'd probably ruin him. We'll have him playing defensive winger or something.
He chose Stoke, so you can't really feel too sorry for him.
He got sold a dream, delivered a nightmare.
Apparently he wanted to though, because like he was sick like the fucking fame or something.
Imagine living in Stoke though.
He wanted to go a bit undercover. That'll happen. You should that, son. You'll have one to lay off, go on another radar. Can't be honest with all the fame and the pressure.
Fucking me and fucking...
You go and work for the fucking Blackpool fan TV or something?
The Dole while I was doing a Blackpool. Pleasure, thank you very much.
Beach.
Yeah, beach. I love it. I like the theme park. It's good.
Pepsi. Nice.
Yeah.
Rest of it's a shithole.
Yeah, time for a stag do though. You stick to the floor, don't you?
Sticky Mickey.
But, I think you're right. I think Stoke, Southampton, West Brom are down. There's something telling us that Palace are going to get dragged into it. I do not, like, I look at them. Do you know, like, when we had Martins and Owen and stuff? I think, how can they go down? When I look at it, I think,
oh, it happened, baby.
Premiership.
Oh, it happens, man. It happens.
It's beast.
And it's a pair of individuals. It happens. If you're not a team, it doesn't matter because we've shown that we're a team. Like, our team on paper isn't as good as Palace, really.
No, you'd rather start the season, you'd rather have that team.
Palace team is definitely better than Brighton and Huddersfield.
That was two massive games on the weekend. It was obviously West Ham and Southampton, which West Ham got the better of. But Newcastle and Huddersfield was a massive game. And Newcastle got the better of it.
6 point on.
Yeah.
You know how I feel about that. So.
I cannot believe it.
It was like such a massive
I fancied Southampton for an upset.
Could I just state for the record that I don't think Perez is the best player? If anybody didn't get that, that was sarcasm at the highest level.
If you've watched the other podcast, you'll know Hosselu is his favourite player.
And Manquillo.
Paul Dummas, big fan. Although I'm not going to lie, I did watch the game back and did have a bloody good game as much as they.
I tried to tell you that anyway.
I wasn't having it. I'm
Paul Dummas been
starting to come around
the
Geordie fucking Alba. That's what I'm telling you. The fucking Geordie Alba. The Geordie Alba. Yeah. Fucking Geordie Alba.
Who was your favourite player?
Oh, the two. We put us on the spot there.
Spot. Flashlight.
Spot.
You should be in the spotlight now, don't you?
If I'm honest, the Cells probably.
Has to be.
The Cells, Shelby on his day. The Cells, Shelby on his day. I tell you, I think much better than he gets credit for. Well, not necessarily defensively, but I love Yedlin. He offers you so much going. I think in this day and age, and Benitez has got the best out of him at the back. He's going forward. Yedlin is like our little lonesome hero. So I was good when we lost Janmat, they were sort of similar, but then Yedlin's coming.
We always seem to find decent on the right back side, don't we?
Cells the left backs that we have issues with.
Alright, until now, Jordi Maldini.
We'll see what he does next year.
David Santon was a kind of good signing, to be fair.
I like Zlatan, to be fair. But no, definitely the Cells my favourite player. I think the French kid that we've got, he's French.
Lejeune.
I thought at the start. I think at the start of the season, I wasn't too sure, but obviously he was getting used to it. I think he's looked. Some of the passes he was playing against Huddersfield.
He was trying to score fucking screamers and all. He was having shots from 40 yards.
I was in Liverpool.
Him and
I lined up
Lascelles,
40-yard free kick.
He did it against Huddersfield.
I was like, I don't know.
Benitez has found the defence. It's the first time I'll admit. Like, I'm obviously 27 since fucking I was born. Being a Toon fan, I've never ever felt safe when the other team's got the ball. There's one thing about this season with Benitez. I feel like we're all right. We haven't got the ball. We're working as a unit.
It's shown 3 clean sheets in a row at home now.
Unbelievable. Like, woo! Like,
I think with the Huddersfield game, it was clear what the problem's been all season, what everyone's been saying, and that's a goal scorer. Like, Gale had 2 or 3 really good chances.
Yeah, good chances.
Like, to be fair, he is the best they've got at the minute, best of a bad bunch, but needs someone that's going to take them chances.
About that goal though,
I missed a good few.
Kennedy, unbelievable composure.
Because loads of players were just lashed out of that. There was loads of like.
The shitty pants.
Most people would have just yarked it.
And there was loads of defenders in the way. So
even Perez's finish, he shit his pants and fucking.
That was me in primary school. Every time I got the ball,
he tried to fucking.
I would also like to say that I know like Slimani didn't really get much on the ball, but he's a danger in the box. Yeah, like when you get him in, like he just makes a nuisance of himself. Like, he's just one of them horrible strikers to defend.
But that's what we're hoping.
That's where the ball came from. It was good. It's good crossing. Keeper couldn't deal with his presence.
When we were discussing the game, I said I fancied either Huddersfield nick a win with us pressing, or if we come out like we did, just get that goal eventually. And then we said obviously if Slimani comes on, hopefully he doesn't just do nothing. At least he makes a presence of himself. And that's exactly what he did.
That's where the goal came from me. Because that isn't like a target man. And like as soon as he came in, they were getting crosses in. That's where the goal came from.
Changed.
Like they had that cross in, like looking for Slimani.
Benitez got his tactics spot on because he even brought Atsu on. He was one that whipped the ball in. Slimani made the keeper fumble it.
From us this season, Benitez for tactics and defensive.
In the late subs, but he actually got it right at the beginning.
Done right. I think what you're looking at, you think, he's been a cautious through the season for a goal difference and stuff, which he was the same, which I wasn't too happy with, but I'll accept that. And now he's pushing on.
When you hear like old like Liverpool players and like players that were in the Premier League around like the era that Benitez was at Liverpool, everyone just says his tactics are just bang on. Like back at that Gary Neville soccer box or whatever it's called. Like I watched like the Everton Liverpool derby, and like Phil Neville and Gary Neville were just saying like Benitez's tactics are just fucking incredible, really.
Well, someone deserves a fucking OBE, whether it be Benitez for his coaching or Lascelles for when he digged him in training, but Diarmi, the fucking turnaround that lad.
Oh, fuck.
Jesus Christ.
I hated
Honestly,
him more than Hoslu.
when you go to the game, when I was at the game on the weekend, and I was sitting in the Gallagher and you watch him, and every single time he just wins the ball in the middle of the park, he's putting himself
I didn't know
about.
he could
You
defend.
don't notice it as much until you...
In the championship, I
You're
remember I
taking
went
notice.
to the Norwich game and we turned it around. Right? And I went to quite a few games live last season. And every time he got the ball, he lost it. And he wasn't, in the championship, he had more freedom to be more attacking. He wasn't defensive at all.
Nice.
And then
even his number suggested he's not 10.
He kept losing the fucking ball. Every time he got it, I was sick. And I wanted to sell him at the start of the season. Him and Shelby, I think the highlight on Match of the Day as well. Worked so well together, but he let Shelby have freedom. And he's I didn't realise how defensive he was.
Other now,
but I think Benitez is the one that's
like connected and just
Benitez is in great.
Shelby's given the freedom to roam and pick passes out, and Diarmi's just there to just put pressure on.
You look at what Benitez has done. He's got Lejeune and fucking Lascelles playing mid together. The team is a unit, and he's got Shelby and Diarmi controlling the centre of the park. Even against Man U.
Honestly, even if this team, if we keep Lascelles and Lejeune, if we're even keeping Diarmi and Shelby. And then if you get the number 10 and the number 9, top class in the summer.
Well, how much did we rate Mourinho?
Would be very good
now
next
like
year.
that team isn't that bad. Like everyone says, like it's a championship team. Like it is, but like they've got a very strong back, a couple of good centre mids. The wingers are
Richie's
now,
turned
like,
up after a slow start.
It's just tightening up the screws.
We've even got young Murphy and Atsu on the bench with pace. And
what did we say on the last podcast? Like
Kennedy.
last season, it's a different season. We're attacking constantly. We've got the ball. He's had to mould a brand new team, a brand new way of playing with the same players. That must be hard to do. In terms of like, I remember I didn't listen to fuck out. I was just, you know what I mean, like play the way people are listening to him, and it's because he's got that respect where people like Pardew and Lambert and things that I think they don't have it anymore. I think back in the day, and that's the difference. You know what I mean? I think
them circle of English managers are just the fucking same people, aren't they? Like Allardyce, Pardew, Lambert.
They're just glorified pea teachers.
Let me see them penises. Let me see the penises. No, they didn't. I'm not insinuating anything. That was just
Yeah, nonce.
Bit of a belly laugh. Yes, thank you for all the nonce comments as well. I'd like to explain that I am most certainly not a nonce. I'm also not a microwave. Didn't do any drugs.
Thank you for the microwave comment. That was incredible.
Yes, that was shout out whoever you are. But yeah, appreciate it, man. It's good. Keep bringing the hate because I fucking embrace it. I embrace it. Give us more. I want it. I embrace it. Woo!
Do you want it, sir? Do you? Do you want it?
I want it. I do.
Reese.
Woo!
Away to Leicester on Saturday. What
If
was
we win,
that game?
yeah, a bit of Ric Flair for win. But,
Big game. Big Ric Flairs if we win that one.
lose
Away
it.
from home.
We lose
Away
it.
from home.
Undertaker coming to play on fucking target.
Undertaker.
Fucking dead man. Fucking hat on, just fucking working slowly.
I fancy a draw for the Leicester game. I'd be very happy with that.
That's exactly what I fancy.
Decent.
But you know, don't know. I'm full of confidence. You know,
It's a bit of a shame that I know we're only seen like barely 20 minutes of Slimani, but like
That he kind of play next
like
game.
that presence that he had. Like, would be missed against Leicester because obviously he's tired.
Extra week to get sorted. I don't know playing after that, but we might see him start. You know what I mean?
It's Arsenal, isn't it? It's Arsenal on Sunday.
Home. He's the kind of player that would give Arsenal problems. I'd say fucking start. I'd have him and Gale up front together though. That's what I would do personally for that game.
I always think Benitez isn't going to get dropped, man. The best bit on the park.
He's fucking made himself fucking stay in the team, honey. The fucking bellend. You know what? Like, I'm happy he scored. But again, it's like the Hoslu goal against fucking Leicester at the start. I could have scored that. You know, like fucking.
He was like, he's going to kick off his season now.
And he's like celebrating as if he scored a fucking 50-yarder. And he's like, "Ooh, I'm in the team."
It's back to that bonus, and it's like every time he scores a goal, like he fucking celebrates. Like he just scored the World Cup.
I think he knows, doesn't he?
He works
he must
hard.
be on like $100,000 bonus or something.
In his defence, he works fucking hard, constantly up and down, and he must. I don't know. He must frustrate players because he's just constantly on the go. But he offers nothing.
There's a mad statistic though where it's like they've won like 80% more matches with Perez in the team. Like the 10 he's played, we've won 9.
Elton John had a wife, Matthew.
There's 7 he hasn't played. He only won 1.
Elton John had a wife. That's all he said about that.
Well, all right.
It's about that goal scoring.
Tiny dance.
It's about that goal scoring. Like, to be honest, like for your number 9, I didn't really care how well he plays on the ball or what he does out wide or whatever. As long as he's in the box and scoring 20 to 30 goals a season, I don't give a fuck what else he can do. His job's to score goals. Score goals. Like, I don't care. Like, if you can dribble out wide or fucking take
Leicester, I thought would have came off the boil. They got a big win at Brighton, didn't they? I'm not getting dragged into this again.
Elton John had a wife. I apologise.
Leicester beating Brighton.
Sorry, I'm back. Leicester beat Brighton.
2-1 at their place.
I think Leicester's got now to fucking play.
Pushing for the Europa League spot, man.
Nah, fuck that. I think Mahrez and Vardy. Well, Vardy doesn't want to move. Mahrez does that. I've got a feeling he didn't. I don't know. I've got this feeling. I've got a.
I fancy 1-1.
It's just that confidence, isn't it? Like a couple of like string of results, like just gets that confidence done. So even like against Arsenal, like I fancy like at least a point against Arsenal.
We need to go to Leicester.
I think Newcastle's a bit of a bogey team for Arsenal.
We need to go to Leicester with the attitude we did when we went to Bournemouth and we went 2-2, drew 2-2.
But you not fucking lose that again.
But even that would be an alright result. I think away from home we can cause them problems there. Like it'll suit us. It suits us playing away from home.
No, definitely.
No, I'm looking forward to it. You know what though? It's a minfield to be a Newcastle fan and have confidence like that.
Yeah. How many years has it been
fucking
in
mad.
the Premier League anyway where you've just been fucking dreading every game?
Oh shit, I might get a point.
Yeah, it's a good run that's come at a good time, really. Because like since New Year,
we time business end.
Could be worse. You could
like
be
since
Derby.
New Year, we were talking about the other day. That he lost it like Chelsea and Arsenal, Chelsea and City.
Chelsea and City this year.
Like since New Year, like we're in fucking April now.
We've actually, when you look at it, we've been unbelievable this season, like the second half of the year.
It's been a miracle with that squad and the budget that he's been given. It's horrendous, man.
No, it's.
What was it? Match of the day point out the net spend. Newcastle was 19. I think Brighton was 30 odd, and Huddersfield was 40 odd, wasn't it?
Scares us though, you know, like fucking.
It
like in
amazes
terms
me
of
how
what
they've
if
had that money to
Ashley,
spend.
what if Ashley doesn't sell? Does Benitez just leave? Because you don't blame him. We wouldn't blame him for it because if he kind of get who he wants in, or he kind of he's the type of manager that he's been in relegation battles, but then now because of his stature, he wants to be able to push the club on.
You think
if
he
they
would,
won't let him do it? I would never blame him for leaving.
Newcastle managers in the past 10 years have come on like false promises. Like they just haven't had money. They
He got it in the
like,
championship. To be fair, he got it to Mike was probably thinking, look, I've got these fucking players.
because he
we'll
fucking
give him the money,
himself.
and then obviously he's we can't do that, Rafa. Sorry, Rafa. We tried, Rafa. I'm sorry, Rafa.
3 windows now,
but he needs to deliver this season. But if we stay up, I think either just sells because the price is.
Hearing mixed signals like whether we'll sell or not, but I think he will. Like I'm not sure if it'll be stable, but I think someone will come in.
As long as it's not the fucking Vankies or the Yankees or whatever.
Play Mayweather.
Aye, fine Mayweather. Aye.
I want Vinnie Mac, get fucking Ric Flair. Fucking Q in here, fucking out here. Woo!
Fucking amigos and Ric Flair taking on the team.
WrestleMania fucking next week, this weekend.
This weekend, aye.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for. When they come to do a dream, me and Ric Flair, they skip together. Fucking woo! No, I'm looking for the Leicester game. Is it Arsenal after that? Get the fixtures up, because I don't know.
It is Arsenal on Sunday after. Sunday the 14th.
Now the Everton game's changed on Monday.
Everton game's changed to Monday. Spurs game's still to be announced.
So. Fucking hell, it's right near. We only got 6 games left.
It's mad, man. I don't know.
What
Quick
the
are now.
fuck?
Oh, no, because we've got Spurs.
Arsenal's on a Saturday, baby.
Aye, that's before the TV deal, man.
Ah, fuck's sake.
Because Everton says Saturday there now. This is fucking sort of season, this one.
Yeah, piece of shit.
It's 7 games now because Spurs as well.
Right, good point. So Everton's on a Monday anyway. I'll be at that one, baby. So fucking.
Shame Pardew got sacked, man, because he's about to come back up here in 3 weeks' time.
That'd have been a crease if he got sacked.
The rowdy dude.
I fancy a draw against Leicester.
Right.
I fancy beating Arsenal. I genuinely fancy 3 points. Everton.
I think we'll get beat.
Tough game.
I think.
Goodison Park, Fat Sam, bang.
But then I think we'll do West Brom, and that's enough anyway. Even a draw and a win against Arsenal's enough. I think
7 points in a month there against 4 teams now.
Watford we might do.
Take it past the 40-point mark.
Chelsea.
Magic mark.
Yeah, with Chelsea at the minute, you didn't fucking that. To be honest, they're
Conte is 1 foot at the door. Like that last game of the season, got a good record here against them. So.
Not at home as well.
I think the only tough games are Everton and Watford away because the stinky places that no one wants to go into. Shitty little Goodison
Troy Deeney fucking elbow in the
boot seal.
Watford are a horrible
Road.
team, like, to be fair.
You know it's mad Watford, like everything that they've done since they come up, like it's like a QPR, like it looks like they should just go down. Everything they've done just signals, they'll go down. They've bought every player from every continent. Had a different
awful foreign names that no one can
horrible
pronounce. Never heard of.
Yet they just stay up comfortably.
It's mad, isn't it? that I was lingering, like 12th, 13th, that we would fucking love.
I love that.
Where we are at the minute. 12th.
Hey, well, yeah, you're fucking 12th minute. It's mental. There are a few wins.
Not too far.
You're a league, baby. Fucking hell.
10th place is actually quite realistic.
I think
if
we're
we
only
get the
3
results
points.
that we need.
I think we're only 3 points off the top 10, and we're 7 points from safety, so
Crazy.
closer.
If we can get them results,
You're a baby!
we're looking for.
Woohoo! Into Total Cup. Yeah, I'll win that shit. Any fucking news in the fucking Ibrahimovic? Yeah, fucking. Did you see fucking Ibrahim's fucking cheeky?
It was written in the stars, that one.
Oh, absolutely fucking pure Zlatan that, like.
Joshua fight.
Sorry, you didn't
on,
knock me in the 5th.
Shape.
That's horrible, worst card I've seen in a long time. I was very
It's
disappointed.
absolutely stinging on it.
Cost me £20.
Apart from David Price getting sparked.
Hey, but then
Dave
they went
Bryson, he died, like.
we went viral from that. Oh, I thought he was dead. His hands went down, and the kid clearly knew he was fucking that he killed him. Oh, he's like fucking.
Same Russians, man. He began the World Cup this year. That Pogovkin, you know.
Fuck me. But
Wilder versus Josh Ross might be getting announced real soon.
now it happened. Now it happened on that Saturday though.
Fucking,
The beginning, the viral.
that'll be a better fight.
Fucking woo!
Aye.
The beginnings, happy beginnings.
Happy beginnings, man.
Yeah, living the dream.
Many happy returns.
No, I think it's for once it's a very cheery podcast. Looking forward to the Newcastle's fixtures. We're not as disillusioned or have
Depressed as fuck.
Aye.
not on the verge of topping ourselves.
Long may continue, eh?
Don't advocate suicide either. Please don't do that. That was a
We don't condone that on the Magpie
bit
channel.
of a laugh. I think every time I make a joke now, I'll just say, having a laugh.
Just having a laugh.
Just having a laugh. Ooh, you're hard. But yeah, fucking unbelievable, man. Fucking
It's the example of the last
3
half year.
amigos, the fucking Foster's 3, were out on Saturday.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll be on the Fosters as well.
Fucking day summer, I don't know what we'll do, but we'll sort something.
Yeah, we'll just do a little vlog or something.
We'll be up and about.
Little
do a
fucking
little
team
vlog.
preview.
Maybe a little Johnny box, a little vlog, and a bit of reaction after the game.
Different, like a pure fucking.
There's loads of good games.
Change
We've
it
got
up.
the Merseyside derby, the Manchester derby.
Out all day, baby.
City could win the league. Let's hope Man U.
Oh!
Could
good.
imagine that.
That's alright then.
And then we've got the fucking Derby Club. What a day! Out all day on them. Fucking, I forget what we're drinking.
We stay up at 5 o'clock in the morning to watch UFC.
Little Galahads.
Seen Holloway.
Right, so you have a kicking pulls, Holloway.
It's like fucking Jean-Claude Van Damme. Fucking kickboxer. Kick the pole like this.
Yeah, but the pole don't kick back.
Right, Foster 3, man, living the dream, kicking on, going viral, fucking big event here, over to this man, fucking Magpie channel,
Credit.
the fucking gaffer, the Ric Flair of the podcast industry, the John Cena of the
Vince
TikTok,
Vince.
the fucking
Vince.
Mac man, fucking whacking with his pineapples, fucking living the dream, quits a job, fucking viral and everything.
Yeah.
There's Hulk Hogan out here.
Whatever the fuck you want to
Fucking
do.
Lex Luger right there. Yeah, you fucking know them wrestling fans will get it.
Enjoy yourself!
Sky rockets in flight. Woo! Afternoon delight. Woo!
Sky rockets in flight.